Hello everybody, welcome back to IMO Reviews. We are back and we're here to discuss James Gunn's Superman. As many of you already know, I'm not James Gunn's biggest fan as a director, but equally I haven't really enjoyed the previous renditions of Superman either. And I personally thought the new trailer did look pretty damn good. I was feeling somewhat more optimistic about it because they were displaying Superman in this more bright and hopeful perspective, which for me feels so much more fitting of the character than this sad, moody, broody, dark, raining crap that Zack Snyder kept putting out for us. I'm the strongest man in the world, womp womp. And I can gladly say that they do absolutely nail that in this movie. It does feel very bright, hopeful in its nature. There is a constant shining light throughout the film, and it does come from Superman himself. David Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan were both fantastic in the movie as well, particularly Corenswet as the role of Clark Kent and Superman. I think this might be the most fleshed out and human Superman that we've had so far. He did offer a fair bit of emotional range to the character that I really enjoyed and wanted to see more of. It was the smaller details that did it for me. I like the fact that things that are completely normal to us are completely alien to him, like he doesn't know how to stop a recording, even though it would be a very simple press of a button. Or even when he shoots his laser vision, how red and sore his eyes looked. I loved that. Crypto was amazing for the scenes that he appears in. You got to give James Gunn credit. He has always been good with incorporating animals into his movies. The film as a whole does exactly what it says on the tin. It is a Superman movie. And I can't be mad at that. But that's about it when it comes to the positives, unfortunately. And it's time to dive into quite a hefty list of cons. This is one ugly looking movie. Some of the shaky cam, the close-ups and the shockingly bad CGI make for some absolutely hideous visuals consistently throughout this movie. I'm not over-exaggerating, they are genuinely ugly to the eye. It is so heavily reliant on its CGI and none of it looks good. It looks so cheap and phoned in, rubbery, fake, and I don't really understand why. I'm sure this movie's got one hell of a budget, but this is just the way CGI is going of late. We seem to be going backwards. There are films from the early 2000s that look better than this. It even takes its toll on the action scenes because the action is actually pretty damn good, but the shoddy CGI and headache-inducing cinematography and editing just ruins it time and time again. I also found the plot to be a little bit thin and basic. It really is just pretty much a setup movie, which is fine. I can't expect too much for it, but I was hoping for something a little bit more committed, consequential. It ultimately feels quite weightless and child-friendly, if I'm being honest with you. The humour, in particular, is very childish. They almost play too far into the comic book angle, to the point that it's just kind of mental, stupid and unbelievable. I don't believe in this world, universe, or its people. And yeah, Zack Snyder did take it way too far in the opposite direction, into basic borderline depression, but I actually found myself missing some of that depth, weight and complexity here. It's just got James Gunn all over it. It reeks of that edgelord, middle fingers, never gonna grow up man-child smell lingering all over it. The music choices are weird. I never in a million years thought I would say that there's a Noah and the Whale track in a Superman movie. But here we are. And the scene that it's used in is so damn derivative of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, good God, James Gunn phoned it in here. I don't believe him to be a director that is capable of finding moral complexity, which is why he plays so extremely into the over-the-top, stupid, childish angle. For example, Lex Luthor. He is fundamentally fine here. Nicholas Hoult does an okay job with it, but at no point did I ever really care about him as a character or what he was going for, because they don't really give you a reason to. He's just a really bad guy who doesn't like Superman, and he does a lot of bad things. The film is way too long, it's way too jumbled, there is too much going on, and it ends up being a mess. It's not awful. There are going to be a lot of people out there who have a great time with this, and I think that it's going to work really well with the younger audiences as an introductory Superman movie. Personally though, I found this movie to be a bit of a basic bitch. For me, it did the bare minimum required of it. And I just feel that because of those previous renditions being so damn awful, this is now being viewed as some sort of superhero masterpiece, and yeah, I'm here to tell you that that's just not the case, at least for me. I'm going to give Superman a 6. out of 10. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section as well. Have you seen Superman? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, if you haven't had enough of this crazy ginger, you can always click on these suggested videos right here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, take care. I look forward to seeing you on the next review.